Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back here at the old farm. I'm just going to call it the old farm, I think. And we have been making a killing on logging here. We're so close to the sawmill over here, and we've been clearing all this out. There were trees all the way up to that road over there, and we've got it all pretty much cleared out of here. Well, almost all of it. Still got a few logs to pick up this way and that way. So I decided to come over here. You can see the Scorpion King up there. That's where I stopped it at. I think there's field actually up there. Once you get to, yeah, field 56 is right on the other side of these trees here. So we'll have to turn and move the operation westwardly a little bit, I guess you'd say. Yay, the heat's kicking on. All right. Drop that in there. But yeah, been doing really good. We got $400,000. We'll be ready to get some sheep soon. What are the sheep prices here? That's one thing I wanted to check. I was over on the west coast and I saw the sheep price over there and I was like, what? Okay, $5,400 in the red. I guess that's okay. At least it's in the red. In the red over on the west coast is like $3,000. So yeah, no. I think we're gonna have to focus on fields over there once we get money back. I want to focus on croppage over there. So yeah, I've just been picking these up one at a time. Now I could buy a wheel loader to do this, but I think I'm just gonna do it like this. I actually need to move that stump out of the way. I've discovered if I stack them staggered, like if I put one in the front and then one in the back, I can get more in here. But if I could drive, let me zoom back in here. Like, just drop this one right here. And see, I can stagger them like that, and then they just kind of fit together like a puzzle, and I can get more in the trailer. Let me move this out of the way. Go ahead and remove some of these stumps out of the way. Grab the stump grinder here. Old JCB skid steer works great for this. Okay. Grab some of these too while I'm here. I'm glad I kept this little skid steer. It comes in handy out here. Well, it's kind of bumpy out here. I hope I can plow this up. It's really bumpy. There's one over there. I think I got some of these already. I just kind of hit the high and lows. Or maybe just the highs and left the lows. Alright, I think I'm gonna shut this off right here. And get back to loading the logs. But yeah, I've been doing really well on these logs. They make a lot of money. I think it's the size of this trailer though. I think I'm making about the same amount of money that I do like over on the old stream. But the size of this trailer lets me make a lot more money. Of course, you know, this map's big enough you can drive this truck and trailer around. And right now we're struggling with the IT runner over on the West Coast. So it's really real over there. I mean, it's almost like we're playing on hard. I think it's just the challenge of the smaller fields and, you know, the compactness of that map. It's just so compact. It's very, very tight. Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the world? What in the world? Whoa. Like we might have had a little glitch there. You know, I said I hadn't had any glitches. That's really the first glitch I've had here. I had a lot of glitches on logs over on the West Coast, but not here. Not here in not here at the old farm. Come on, pick it up. And really, I mean, this works just fine. I mean, I could get a wheel loader and pick all these up in one cluster, and yeah, it would go faster, but this works. We're on a budget right now anyway, so we want to get some sheeps. Sheep. Sheep is plural, not sheeps. There's no such thing as sheeps. Whoa. Derping will occur. Just happens. I mean, you look at the size of this forest. It goes on and on and on. I mean, this is a big forest. Look how big it is. It's really about half the height of the map. So I mean, we've got a good viable source of income here. You know, if we don't have the actual farming field resources, you know. It's one thing that we had to establish over on the West Coast. I was gonna try to do it by missions, and we could do missions here as well, but you kind of want to clear the forests out because you can plow this up and make it farmland. So you have a goal. Over on the West Coast, you can't really plow up the forest over there, I don't think. Haven't really tried it yet. I guess I need to try it. Bring the plow over from the farm, and it's just they put the textures in over there. See, they didn't put the textures in here, you know, the normal forest floor. So you can plow this up and farm it if you want to. That's what maps need, is customization. The map needs to be fully customizable. And what I mean by that is, you know, okay, obviously you can't plow the pavement. Obviously you can't cut down the telephone poles and stuff like that. That's a given. You can't. But if you have your own buildings, like say on your farm, and you want to tear them down and build a new building. Say you bought this farm, and this is your new farm. Well, it's an old farm, you know. It's you want to repair the buildings. At least let us repair the buildings, I guess I should say. Not necessarily maybe tear them down, but you know, if we could repair our buildings, because there's a lot of buildings, you know, that, especially like on the new map, the Estancia La Pacho, the Platinum DLC map. There's holes in the building. There's holes in the roof. If you go look over at the shop where you know, where most of your equipment is stored to begin with, there's holes in the roof. That's no good. You need to let us give us the ability to repair that, and make it a goal. I mean, put a hardware store in, put a home center in. You know, we have a garden center. We've had garden centers before. Put a home center in. Let us go in and buy a hammer. Let us go in and buy lumber, or go to the sawmill and buy lumber. It's just so much. There's so much potential with this game that's not being utilized. And I think they're going to in 19. I mean, they brought so much with 17 here. I mean, we have about the same graphics as we did with 15. They added, okay, they did add, you know, the dust trails behind the combines. They did add, well, for PC, they did add the reflecting beacon light on surrounding surfaces. I wish they would bring that to console. I don't know why they didn't. I think it could handle it. I mean, all the other games do it, so. But they brought so much. I mean, they brought sugarcane harvesting with the Platinum DLC. They brought in the new missions with 17. New equipment. I love the Big Bud pack. I love the Brent auger wagons. I hope those are on 19. Hope they bring those over. If not, I will be looking for a mod for those. And there is still the possibility that I will drop PS4 and Xbox and get PC, because there's so much more you can do with it. I've been a console gamer forever, and I still will be for some stuff. You know, like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption 2 that's coming out in the spring of 2018. Call of Duty, you know, all that stuff. I'll probably still do all that on console because, you know, it's just designed and it's better for console. But there are some games, you know, primarily simulation games, which, you know, I prefer on PC, that just work better. I remember back in the day, I played Flight Simulator a ton. I loved flying. Wanted to be a pilot. That was my original aspiration, was to be a pilot. And you know, you have to kind of, I'd say, play the hand you're dealt. But back in the day, pilots were not in great demand. They were laying off pilots left and right. They were, you know, there were just no jobs for pilots unless you wanted to go fly, you know, off in Alaska or somewhere like that, which would have been cool, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I'm happy with what I do now. So need to put some in the back there. Kind of getting too many in the front. And more stumps. But yeah, Flight Simulator, Train Simulator, that would be fun. I think I had Train Simulator way back on an old, I think it was the original Microsoft Train Simulator. I think I might even still have that somewhere, unless I sold it. I don't know, I might have put it in a garage sale or something. The old, it had an orange train on the front. I think it was a BNSF train. But the graphics, I mean, they were Windows, gosh, when was that released? Was that released for Windows 98? Or maybe 2000, maybe Windows 2000? That's an old software. It might have been released for 98. It was so old. That was back in the day. None of that software, I don't think, is even compatible with today's stuff. Of course, they probably got new simulators out that look so much better. But like I said, I may switch over. I really want to build a gaming PC. And I've been looking on PC Part Picker. I've been going on YouTube and watching videos of how they, you know, how they've built theirs, and so yeah, I may be building a PC. You can build a decent one for around $1,000. I mean, yeah, that's $1,000, but okay, why won't this log let go? Go log, go log, go buddy. Come on, you know you want in there. Get off my hook. My hook is open. You see this? Let go. There. Still need to put some in the back. I'm putting them all in the front. Yeah, and then you have, you know, a lot of Steam games now that are available on Steam. That's probably how I will go about getting them, just through Steam on PC. Seems to be the best way. You stream the games, but I don't know. If you buy the games, I don't know if they still go on your hard drive with Steam or not, but they would have to, wouldn't they? Wouldn't you have to have them installed? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I still need to do more research into that, but definitely would like to build a gaming PC. Unless they bring all this stuff to 19 next year. Of course, I don't know. I'll probably build one before then. Or I'd like to. Don't know if it'll happen, but I'd like to build one before then. I'd like to have one built, or build one, not have one built, build one myself. Maybe in the spring or early summer. You know, tax refund season comes up. Maybe I'll build one around that time. When is that? Maybe around March or April. Probably right around the time Red Dead comes out. Red Dead 2. Oh no, don't you do it. It already did it. Let me just see if I can drop it in there. Drop on in there. Drop on down. Here you go. You know, I said these trees weren't too glitchy, but they are really starting to glitch out of my claw here. I don't know why. Getting an early start here on the old farm. It's just about 5:30 a.m. and the forecast is for fog to roll in here early this morning, so trying to beat the fog. It should start, I'd say, probably around 6 o'clock, so we'll be out of here in just a few minutes anyway. Really would like to make a full load to show y'all how much money we get. Tell you what, at the end of this episode, no matter how full we are, we will go and empty this truck. How about that? Hopefully we can get it full. I think we can if we rush and stop mumbling and, you know, get to moving here. This is where a wheel loader would come in handy. Just pick them up by the clusters. Just saying. Yeah, it is kind of bumpy in here. I don't know if we'll be able to plow that up or not. Alright. Not quite full, but it's getting there. Whoa. Let me get this pile. Try to get these big ones in here. They fill it up quicker. And you make more money on the big logs here. We're gonna get them all, but might as well get the big ones now. Don't glitch. Don't glitch. Get off my claw. See, they want to hang up in the claw too. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why I turned that way. I'm starting to lose my voice here. I may have to take this load sooner than later. I think I did most of my talking for the episode in the first 12 minutes here. Turn it, watch the stump. You know, this is not a zero-turn tractor. You'd think with it being on tracks that it would be, but I think it uses the old brake on one side instead of going into a reverse mode. You know, like on the skid steer, it'll reverse on the other side and then go forward. Different drives there, but this one doesn't do that. When you turn with this one, I think it just brakes that side that you're turning towards. It doesn't actually go into reverse. If it did, it would turn on a dime, but it doesn't. But, you know, that's to be expected with older equipment. And in reality, that's probably how it worked. It still has a sharper turn than a tractor, just not zero turn. Not a zero turn radius. See, like it keeps moving a little bit too, but I think it brakes on that side. You know, like in stopping braking, not actually braking, like messing up. Alright, getting close to cutoff time here. It'd only take a few seconds to go over and sell it, but I'm going to put a few more in here, I think. Just a few more. And then I'm going to have to call it quits here, because I have got stuff to do. I ain't even put my Christmas tree up yet. Is that sad or what? Usually I have mine up either before Thanksgiving or the day of Thanksgiving, or at least the very minimum the day after Thanksgiving. But I haven't even put my tree up, and I gotta do that. Gotta get that thing up. Need to clean my garage. Of course, I think it's too cold today. The high today is 42, and tomorrow the high is 62. So I may wait on the garage till tomorrow. Put the tree up today since it's so cold out. FYI, my garage is not insulated. Well, the walls are. I guess the walls, the front wall and the side walls are, but the door is not. I need to do that. I got a quote on it. They said it'd be about $300 to insulate it. So I probably just need to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get it insulated, and that way my garage will at least not be as cold as it is outside, you know. Because when it gets below freezing, don't have any liquids out there, because it'll probably freeze them. Alright, I think I'm going to run after this one and go sell those. I could put a few more in there, but I'll just finish it with this one. And realistically, this is probably where we should stop anyway, because once you get past the prongs there, the walls, start running into issues. But I know in real life they go well past those probably and scrap them down. Oh, really? Another one that's not going to let go? There we go. Alright, let me take this over there and sell these logs, and we'll see how much we can make. Now remember, this is not a full log like I have been selling, but it is a load. So I'll go ahead and strap them down here, put my lights on, and what I'm going to do is just loop around here. Hopefully I can make this loop. Make it a little wider turn here, huh? Oh yeah, we can make that. No problem at all. No problemo. Alright, so we got 400,000 in the bank. Pretty much almost 400,000 even with an extra 801. So now my normal loads, I would probably get this, if I had this fully loaded like I have been doing, I'd probably have 475,000 after selling these. But I probably will not make that much here. So let's see, let me take the straps off. And then the best part about this Black Sheep modding trailer, this right here. Okay, so yeah, we got 445,000 off that. I probably would have got it if it had been extra full. I probably could have gotten it up to 465, 475, somewhere in there. Because we could have put a lot more on top of that. But hey, that's good, that's decent. Looks like the old voice is starting to go away. And it looks like the fog is rolling in as well. So I think we're going to call it here, guys. And we'll get our trailer back over there where we were logging at. Yep, the fog is definitely rolling in, and you don't want to log in the fog. Hey, that rhymes. You don't want to log in the fog. That could be a good country song. You don't wanna log in the fog. Cause logging, I don't know. It sounded like a good idea at the time. Turns out it wasn't. So yeah, I think I'm just actually gonna pull this forward because I'm getting closer to these now. So I'm just gonna pull it right here. Alright guys, we'll wait till this fog lifts a little bit and get back to working on this. If our fields are ready at some point, we need to get those going too. So remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys next time.